Today we are going to look at alternative sources for the images. You can use Pixabay and look for a beautiful or a good eye-catching image that you can download. And before you download, be sure to check the licensing terms for that image. There are those that require you do attribution. There are those that does not require and are free to use. You can even drill down. Pixabay is user-friendly, simple for a beginner, and there are so many images, as you can see, for real animals, real environment, anything you want. You just search and make sure the licensing agreement is that it's free to use for commercial. So you'll be doing commercial work. So you can pick like this one for a butterfly. As you can see, it is free to use and no attribution required. So this one you can use in any project. It's a free download, and you can specify the size and you click on download. Pixabay may require you confirm you're not a robot. You present some images which you need to recognize, then that will allow you to download. So make sure you click all of them and click download, and your image will be ready to download. As you note, the image has a background which we can use our free tools to remove that background. You also need to edit it in Canva. There are many funny looking images like this one over B. So you can download this. B, I believe it is showing us honey. So again, confirm you're not a robot, then download. So you can either draw these images or you download. Pixabay, it's also a good source of free images, free videos. Then there is Unsplash, where you can download videos and images for your projects. In our social media class, we'll be using these sites to download and create videos. Then compile and add more info to the videos, so that these videos can be monetized by YouTube. You can also monetize them in your TikTok and also on your Instagram account. So you don't just download and upload, you add some valuable information that can help your viewers. So even if they are free, don't just download and compile a list. Make sure you add some valuable information. So here, if you scroll down, you should be able to see licensing terms. So we can look at licensing terms for Unsplash. Again, some of these are free, just download and use without any attribution. Those that require attribution, then remember when you're creating your design and uploading online, you'll need to put the link the person you have created. So the results sometimes are clearly spelled. You can use it for commercial and non-commercial. It's free download. There are few limitations, so you need to check on each file you download. It's also pixels, offering both videos and images, which you can use. Like this one, you can download, remove the background. Yeah, so many images which are free. All these, the ones with the background, you can either even remove or change using a free tool. Here's a video. And they have their licensing terms, which you can go through to make sure your designs are not off their requirements. So we'll be using our free tool to remove the background. Remember, when you upload your image on Canva, when you're downloading, since you're using a free Canva account, you have a background, white background. We need to remove that by uploading to a free tool. And again, in the free tool, you need to pay to get a high resolution. So you'll be using an enlarge image tool, which is also free. So we go and select custom t-shirt. We are creating a back and front t-shirt. That is an image on the front and text at the back, or text on the front and an image on the back. So you select one design. You can filter down by free. When you filter, you find some as a word paid, which does not require you to have a Canva Pro to edit, but requires you to have a Canva Pro to download. So what that means, if you open that image, you need to delete everything that is marked as with a watermark, that will allow you to edit and download. Instead of doing that, just pick the ones which are free to save your time. There are many templates we can use. Let's pick this one. It's more of a cartoonish. So we can start our design in Teespring. Teespring allows you to do back and front. Redbubble is only one side. So for Redbubble, you'll be uploading two separate designs, where in Teespring we'll be using a single upload for the two designs, front and back. So you can say this is the front side or the back side, depending on what you want. So you want it to be for t-shirt. And remember, as we saw in the other videos, if you select mini products, it takes time to upload depending on how fast your internet is and how fast your computer is. So go back to our design. The design says I am, then happy. It's more of a cartoonish. We'll be duplicating this to add our image, the one that we downloaded. And use remove image background to remove our Canva white background. So we need to add a new page and upload our image. We'll be uploading the one for the blue. Remember, you're yet to come to record our logo and our font design, which we'll be doing in the next tutorial. We first create our Teespring account with header, image, and a few other additional details. Then when we are designing, when we are coming up with brand identity, so when we come up with our color, our font, and our logo. This tutorial will train you all aspects of graphic design. So let's enlarge our image. We added on our design. So we need to enlarge, and if Canva allows you to edit image, it allows, but to remove background, remember you need Canva Pro. You can adjust few settings to even achieve more cartoonish feel. So just enlarge my image, and that's it. So I have two images, one for the front and one for the back. I'll be using the image for the front and the text for the back. You can go to share then download. Before we do that, we need to name our images accordingly so that we know which image goes where. So we call the first one as is page 1, double click and add page title, so back. Then page 2 you call it front. Then you can also rename the whole template. So click download. So that will download a zip file. If you notice, it picks our template name. It's white and black cute t-shirt. That's the name of the folder that is downloading. You can open the folder to see what you have downloaded and even process. So remember, Canva allows you to try Canva Pro for 30 days free, but for many projects you don't need Canva Pro. You have free tools which can allow you to edit. So you go to remove PG, we remove image background, so we upload the images, then download them. So upload the first one to remove the background. Now remove PG website. So we upload to remove the white background. You may not be able to see it until you upload your image and start processing. That's when you realize the t-shirt has some whitish background around the image. So allow it to upload, process and remove the background, then you can download. So remove BG, let's remove background website. We remove the white background behind our photo or our image. You can also edit the image and add your new background if you want to edit. For us, we just need image without background. Yes, you can edit. If you're downloading a HD image, it will require you to pay for credit. So you upload the second image, remove the white background. As I said, you may not be able to see this white background until you upload your designs on Teespring. Then you preview on your t-shirts. Unless you have a Canva Pro account. So you upload the second one. Again, the background is removed, so we download. So if you notice the size is small, you need to enlarge these images. So we go to Google and search for image resizer. These are free web tools. We are not paying anything to do all this, and these are designs. So in Google you get so many results. When you need to look for one which is genuine and which does not keep your photo or have limitations on the usage of the photo that you download. So we go for image enlarger. So there are many you will find online. You can use online image enlarger, or this one, the free image enlarger. See what it offers. In the previous tutorial we had another tool, so you can use this one. So you just select your image, the one that we have removed our background. That's the one we have downloaded from Canva, from Remove PG website. Then you put a scale. Make sure it is selected as percentage, though you can also use the dimensions. These details you can get from Teespring account. The image size that is required. Mine I use percentage, then click enlarge. Then you can view the enlarged image. Just make sure it is not pixelated or it's not blurred. Then click download. So that's the first image you can open. You may ask why they are giving free services. If you look at their website, there are advertisements. That's like this on your door, some. That's where they make money from. You come to this when you are doing web design, you can make money with websites. It's monetizing your websites. And in future you can create a website to sell our designs. So it's something we'll be looking at our digital marketing part for this graphic design. Then as you sell your t-shirts, you'll also be making money from advertisements on your website, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, also sites. So again we enlarge the second one with the same scale. If you have used dimension, you can use the same dimension. Then click enlarge image, then download. the PNG file. Remember, this image you have already removed the background. So the reason why we are going through these steps, Canva will allow you to download with a background. Remove BG, it will allow you to download a small image. That's why now you need to use enlarge image to make your image bigger without losing quality or it being pixelated. So we can rename these final files, the ones that we have downloaded. Call that back and call these front, so that when you are uploading, you are able to know which image you are uploading. So now I believe we are good to upload on Teespring and create today's t-shirt product, which you'll be selling on Teespring. We'll also go through Redbubble for the same t-shirt design to see how we can upload for the both front and back. But as I said, Redbubble, these will be two different t-shirts. So we add our image to our product. We select that was on front by default, so select back on the drop down, draw the image for the back. So you have our front side with the cartoonish image, and you have our back side with a message. You can also add text if you so wish directly from Teespring. So you can preview your design, then you select colors. When you're selecting colors, make sure your design is visible. So select each color and check. Once your design is not visible, just untick. It is you deselect. Make sure both front and back are visible. Like for this one, the black is a bit it's on a faint t-shirt. It's still visible. So you can select all colors that are available. And as you select, check on the preview side to make sure your design is not overridden by the color. So I'm not sure whether I want to go with black, but anyway, go with it. If a client requests, then they will have seen what it looks like before they buy. It will still be visible anyway. It is in bold. So if you feel you don't need, just untick the black color. So make sure both front and back are visible, then click save. We can go to next. You see the profit margins and the price, which you can adjust. There is no need. For now, just select one t-shirt so that I'm able to proceed to the next step quickly. Then click next, then to put a title. By now you should be able to know how to put a title. I'm just putting I'm happy. This will form part of the URL for this product listing in the store. Then I put a description. For now the description is off my end, but in near future tutorials we'll be learning how to do SEO and searching for keywords, possibly after we do social media. Then after that you can publish your listing. So this may take a while depending on how many products you have selected and how many colors you have selected. If you only ticked one color, it should be a few seconds. If you selected many designs, it will depend on how fast your internet is and your computer. So stage 1 done. It's step 2, saving the images. If you have many images, remember for each product it has to save that image, so that takes a while. For now, step 3, and now our listing is live. You can click continue or go back and edit to add more designs. Thank you.